Well, hello. Greg here, Director of eCFO, and I'm just going to show you what you might or how we might use a very simple in service, if you like, in within the tools of Gmail using AI to draft your emails. It's a bit manual. There are other automated ways of doing this now. This is typically here if you're using Workspace and you've got AI Gemini within that, you can just you're already good to go with it. So here's an email from one of my favourite clients, Becky the Vampire Slayer. Becky's even got her own website, so we're going to use her a bit in my demonstrations later. You can go and check that website out yourself if you're up to it. But Becky's emailed me a list here of items that she spent on her job as a vampire slayer, and she wants to know how these might be treated for tax purposes. So, little homage to my former tax law lecturer of many years ago. He used to use a very similar Buffy the Vampire Slayer thing. Didn't even know who Buffy was at the time. But anyway, here we go. Um, so let's do this. Let's do this reply in line here, and we'll simply say um, draft a reply to Becky using friendly, um, jargon-free email. Let's say to address each item individually. Let's just start with that and see what it does. So I'll create that as a draft. Okay, so uh, thanks for sending over your potential deductions. I reviewed the items below. Here we go. Holy water, since you use this regularly in your work and it's specific use, yada yada, is considered fully tax deductible. I'll come back to what these little asterisks mean. They're annoying actually, but I'll come back to those in a minute. It's a necessary consumable item. Yep, that's deductible expense. Crucifix should be depreciated. Did we saying that? Yes, we're saying it's depreciable. That's correct. 25 wooden stakes. They're fully deductible because they're once only. That's all fine. Legal expenses incurred to recover your unpaid fees from clients are generally deductible as they're directly related to your earning business, and therefore we can deduct those. And I agree with that. So that's correct too. So that's all pretty good. And other than this horrible formatting in here, then yep, that's all fine. Now, what you find is with Gemini, and I see this sometimes in the canvas as well, when it creates these, this is called markup. And so where it uses a double asterisk like this, in markup, that's bold. Between the double asterisks, this is bold. And straight after the single one here, that's meant to be a bullet point. So it's, I don't know why it's done that, but that's what it means. So we could use that. You could just go and insert that and edit that within the email, or we can also just recreate it if we didn't like the answer completely, or we can refine it by using, say, let's formalize this as an example, and you'll get this. Um, it's a bit robotic, probably, but depends on how you want to address it. Elaborate a bit more. Um, or you can shorten it. And that'll probably do anyway. So let's go ahead and we'll insert that. And there's a draft email. And so what we can do is take out this and give that a boldface there and do the same for the other ones. But here, what we're going to do is replace that with a bullet point where we've got that formatting options. That's the one, this one, and take that out of there. That's going to be bold. And so it's a bit, it would have been nicer if it had got the formatting right in the first place, but that you'll get is the easy example how you might do that. So I hope that helps. That might be one way you could do it. And I'm going to address in a separate video how you might use the more recent and a bit superpower flows in Google to actually automatically generate the reply, the draft email, when it comes in, and send you a notification to say it's actually drafted the email for you automatically. That's coming up very shortly.